in the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. Right. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Called in left side. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Ready?
We're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Set. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Yellow. 43. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All set now. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Opposite. Grid 40. Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. On to try the point after. He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Strong with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And bringing them out in his first career start in the NFL, their rookie QB.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face second down.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Back to throw. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's throwing in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. And he puts some air under this one, right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. 6-10.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Texans are going to have the 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready?
Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's able to drive that pile of 9 yards. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we call a first mistake throwing the ball. Still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Set.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's punt.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Another carry for it. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans go up by 12. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. They'll take this at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Hogan.
Now come out throwing. Jump off caught by his back. And he spins right by him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
Check.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Now, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on. Hey, Cogs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Ready up.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Slide. 90, slide 50. Green. Cut.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Flat. 95. Ball red. Set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch made. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole,
Here we go.
but you never want to leave it
45.
short.
White.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take their lead to a 3-score advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Texans push the lead to 20. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0.
Ready. Press.
Go play action on 1st down. Looking for his fullback now. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19.
Looking in the air here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Getting out to his left. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll
run it here on 3rd down. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out,
It's fourth
as
down.
they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Down. 52 blue. 6. Mega. Cut.
Here's the snap on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Close. Let's go now. Set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
A gain of 14
They'll have
yards.
2 left to work with
Brings up
before
third
halftime.
down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throw here. 3rd down. He's got it. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Number 21.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's fourth down.
They look to throw on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. It's a gain of 4. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready. 10 black, blue striker. Drill green. Set.
Sticking to the air here. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First down.
60 red.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. Houston calls it second timeout.
10 yards on
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
at the 20-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Set. Push.
Back to throw now. Escapes out to the left. Completed to his running back. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand.
Gravity Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Bronco 80.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll step up, and there he goes. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? At the 60.
To throw here on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Come on. Knocking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18.
3rd and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Come on, set. Block 40. 52 blocks. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Throw for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here, close. 10. Ready.
1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Leave us now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Bobs this one deep down the left sideline. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now come out throwing. Flush out now to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready.
Nice play, straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. Green Jack. 45. White. Ready.
The handoff on third and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Set. Ken Black.
Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go now. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
43 rail. Down. Yellow. 43. White. 60. Hut.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looked like a Bill got it.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 18-yard line.
70s.
Right from the gun with Wright. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Back now, pressure coming. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get up. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. I'll throw it. Getting out to his left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. Going from the gun here. Escapes the pocket.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Nevis with a point after. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Strong with the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Cowboy 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Here's a throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
A 6-yard pickup.
He keeps this one himself. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play.
Texans closing in, and they get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They've got first down from the 31. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Looking on first down. Ball in left side. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 43 rail. 10 black.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Set, hut. Right. 52 blue. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Setting up to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit.
Bills 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
60 red. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. This one's caught. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans close to beginning the year 4-0. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Near the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I'll feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He tries to sneak it, and the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. Weavis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Wrong with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Come on. Hey. Go.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going in now out of the gun. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Takes this in at the 25. It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past 35. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's a long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Red, yellow, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Walking back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw, needing a first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This will be the final play of the game.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Throwing it again here. Again, he's got room. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been